All right, someone asked me, would I please do a very small carving out of a block of wood? And would I do it with it on a stand? In other words, would I make a stand as well? Now, most of my carvings are not done on a stand. They are done, they're done on they're done with the feet and everything like that, in other words, but they're, you know, it's... Anyway, I cut a little piece of wood, and I'm just going to show you how you do this with a stand. Cut a little piece of wood that is, let me see, it's about 2.5, yeah. It's 2.5 inches tall by 1 inch by 3/4. It's actually cut out of 3/4 inch wood. And to make the stand, I came up about, I just kind of figured this out of my head. I came up about a 1/2 inch, about a 1/2 inch right here, and you mark it, and you come a 1/2 inch all the way around this thing, okay, from the bottom. Okay? And for the head, I came down about 5/8. Yeah, 5/8. I came down about 5/8 where the head's going to be. And the rest here will be the body. Okay? I'm sorry. So, it's 1/2 inch from the bottom for the stand, 5/8 for the head, in other words, okay? And then the rest of it is the body. Okay. And let's just go ahead and draw a center line here for the head right up here, okay? All right. Well, let me get my, I'm going to use my small knife on this. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and come on each side and just remove from that point, remove a little bit for the head, okay? So remember, this is 2.5 inches tall. And I want to watch my center point as I do this, because I want to be careful what I do. All right, just sort of like this. Now, what I want to do is, from the base, I want to come around each side of the base, and I want to cut a little V-cut in there. Got a break off spot right there already. It's no problem though. Let's do it again. Come around. There's no problem here. This will do fine, because it all isn't all going to make it. All right, now what we have here is we're going to have it on a stand, okay? Now what we want to do is we sort of want to just come in here like this on each side to give our figure like this, and then we want to cut it right here, okay? And that will be where our shoes are. where our stand is, okay? Now, what we want to do is go ahead and cut this right here. Well, let's not cut that right there. Let's just come up a little ways where our shoes are going to be, and we're just going to come up about 1/4 of an inch here. And this is where our shoes will be. Let's come here across this. And come up in here like that. Where our shoes will be. Okay? Just like that, see? From the side. Now, just come a little bit more. Excuse me. This is just creating a little figure on a stand, in other words. Just like that. Okay? All right. Now let's go ahead and cut from the inside of this right here, all right, to separate our head area from our now remember, we measured from the top about 5/8 for where the head's going to be, and we measured from the bottom 1/2 inch where the base of this thing's going to be, okay? All right. And let's cut some more. And let's cut some more like this. So basically, we have a figure that basically looks like this, okay? Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead. I'm just going to bring this sort of cutting it like this, okay? I'm cutting it like this. Just to make the head sort of like this, okay? All right. Now, let's come out over here and just sort of bring this down, because we're going to bring this all back right in here. Bring this, kind of bring this down like this, sort of down in that area like here, and from this side we're going to come down the same way. We'll bring that area where it comes down like this, where it goes to sort of a lot there. Okay? Now, from this point, we sort of do this number right here, where we cut the arms. We bring this all back in here for the arms. And bring this forward right here, where, just like that. And then we bring this back, okay? We bring that we come down here like that. All right, same way over here. Let me come this way. So like that. This will all be cut down a lot. We want to establish where that is, just like that. And let me come down here with all this here. Okay, see, all we're doing and then we'll bring the arms I'm sorry, that's my computer. I should have turned it off doing that. All right. Now, right now, it doesn't look like a whole lot, okay? Because this head is way too big and it's got to be brought down. Much, much smaller on all sides. Okay, now you see how it's slowly but surely becoming, I'm sorry, I've been here for a minute. Bringing this down, way down as we now, as we bring this back, we will bring those shoes back as well, see? As we're like this. Now, what I want to do is I want to make a little coat back here. So, I'm going to make a cut in there. Make a cut back here. And a cut back here. And a cut back here. And I'm going to make a cut back here because I want to make, I'm going to bring that down, make us a coat out of it. And this is going to come back. And then this is going to come up here like this. Okay? Just like that, see? And the same thing with this one. We're going to make a cut and bring this in here like this. And cut this way and cut down this way. And make a little, how it's going to be that swaggered, as we say. And we want to make a little room for the coat back here. All right. Now, okay. Now, what we want to do is bring, we want to make a cut right here, and we want to bring these shoes back. Okay? Just like that. See that? See how we brought that back? Okay. Now let's flatten this out some more. And we're going to bring this down back here a little bit too. See how it's all working together? Just have to kind of work it together like this. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and make our little cut in our leg right here. And actually we can bring those shoes down. They're too big. They're going to have to be brought down some. Okay. Okay, just like that. All right. Let's make that little cut right there. Okay. And let's separate that where we're making the pants legs there. And that's also where the shoes will be separated. Just right in here. All right, just like that, see? Okay. Let's come up here like this. And we want to make our bring up, see, you just sort of go around it. Okay. Now, as we do that, we want to bring the coat up here. And we want to make a cut. Go ahead and extend that cut up right in here. And we want to cut that, there we go, just like that. And we want to extend the coat up in here. We want to make that cut in there. Okay? And we want to continue to cut to make that coat stand out even more. Okay? All right. And we just bring that down a little bit. Right in there. And we want to bring this in here like this, okay? So it looks like it's cut. Just the way that is in there. And we want to make a little cut in there, just kind of like that's in there. And do the same.